What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Home Built Workshop. Have you ever had a need to get an image of some sort onto a piece of wood, whether it's for painting or maybe a hand carving something or just some other method of decorating a piece of wood? I'm going to show you a really quick and simple way using your inkjet printer and a piece of sticker paper. Check it out. Now, there are a lot of videos out there that demonstrate this inkjet transfer technique, and they do a great job. I'm currently working on this little pine cabinet where I was going to laser engrave or CNC an image in here, but right now everything's closed down. I don't have access to those machines, so I had to look at other options. I'm going to use this technique to transfer an image onto the door of this cabinet, and I want to show you guys how I'm going to do that. We're going to use this little scrap of pine right here just to transfer a little image on here just so I can demonstrate it. All you're going to need for this project is some sort of adhesive backed paper that you can load into an inkjet printer. You could use a whole sheet of address labels, just peel everything off. What you need is the backing right here. This is the side where the adhesive sticks to. That's the side we're going to print on. The coating on this paper does not allow the ink to dry, and therefore we can use that to transfer our image. All we need to do is head into the computer, print our image onto this sticker sheet. You want to use the highest quality settings. You want the most ink you can get down there. That way you have the best chance of getting a good transfer. First, I'll load the sticker paper into the printer. I want to load it so that the ink goes on the coated side. And now I can bring up the image that I want to print. I've saved mine as a PDF, and I'll just print it from there. When you go into your printer settings, make sure you select the highest quality. We want to get the most ink we can to go onto the paper. This is going to give us the most vivid colors and better our chances of getting a good transfer. And now we print. When it's done printing, be very careful you don't touch the ink. It's not going to soak into the paper, and therefore it's not going to dry. So if you touch it, it's going to smear. Now, just as I was about to stick this on there, I realized I made a mistake. I did not mirror image this. It's important to flip it when you print this so that it prints in a mirror. That way when you place it onto your piece, the image is correct. Now, depending on what it is, that may or may not be a problem, but if it's words, definitely a problem. So hold please while I go reprint this correctly. Take two. I like to cut off the excess on my pieces. It helps me with aligning it where I need to go. Depending on your project, you may or may not need to trim your piece down. I do recommend leaving some excess paper on the sides. This is going to leave us some room to apply some masking tape. When you apply the piece to the wood, try to tape it down as best you can. You want to try to eliminate any shifting of the paper. And now for the secret weapon that I have found to give me the best results when doing this transfer method, a J-roller. Oh, that came out really nice. So you can see this came out really nice and clear. Now, I like to use the roller because I found that you get a better transfer of ink as it helps to kind of press it down into the surface of the wood. Now, if you don't have one, it's okay. You can use your hand. I've done that several times as well, and it works pretty good. But the roller does give better results. So if you have one, I recommend using it. You just have to be careful that you don't smear the paper. That's why I like to tape it down where I can. I left that excess on the outsides. That way I can securely tape it. You don't have as much chance of smearing the paper around. You just be really careful, especially if you're using your hands, that you don't wiggle the paper because that can smear the ink. Well, there you go, guys. The inkjet transfer method. It's a really quick and simple way to work some color and some different designs into your project. I really do recommend using a roller if you have one. It really increases the quality of the transfer. It makes it come out a lot better. This came out really nice and clear. So thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I also hope that it gives you some ideas as to something you might be able to incorporate into one of your upcoming projects. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're all doing well. We'll see you next time.